Okay. So I hit the wrong button.
All right.
Uh,
But
so we're going to, I
this
meant
is
to hit my chat.
okay. This is something very informational, the information that she gave here, right here where you're coming to it now. She says there are seasons in your entrepreneurial journey that will be hard with. So many things to learn or unlearn. She says, so many business, marketing, and money decisions to make, so many things to follow up on, and teammates and clients to manage. But I encourage you, friend, with the word that says, this too shall pass. And you and your job is to keep walking in faith. If God put you in a heart to be a business owner, then He is with you. Bring Him even more into your business and keep going. That's from this woman here, Danny Johnson, D-A-N-I.
Ever taken your car for a tune-up? If so, then you know the importance of giving your car the maintenance it needs to run better and longer. Regular car care is
Okay.
it won't be.
All right.
In other words, she's explaining that there's a process that takes place, and that's so inspiring. And and I found this one also on Facebook. You probably can't see it there, but here's another one. I believe anything is possible. I see opportunities when others see impossibilities. I walk by faith. Let's see. I'm focused. I hustle. I know that nothing is unrealistic. I feel overwhelmingly loved. I embrace my childlike wonder and curiosity. I take flying leaps into the unknown. I contribute to something bigger than myself. I create, I learn, I grow, I do. I believe it's never too late to start living a dream. I am an entrepreneur. I found that on Facebook, and that was so encouraging. So you can find a lot of encouraging messages, like speakers. What do you call them? Kind of speakers are there? They're motivational speakers.
Motivational speakers.
Yep. Yeah, that have things like this. These are motivational speakers up here, down here. These are motivators.
To present my vision board by video.
Huh?
Oh, I'm messing around here and.
So that's something you can go and look at on Miss Levette's, and then it can give you some inspiration on how you want to do your boards. There's all kind of things you can actually go look up to do create a vision board on Google.
Yeah, and this was mine, and I just found it so fantastic, so inspiring for me.
So there's different things you can do on vision boards. You can, here's one that people do. And all a vision board is something you want to put it in your workspace. It's the place where you're going to be working on your PBS, and it's going to be goals that you set for the year. You don't want them to be unrealistic, but you don't want them to be too simple either. You want to challenge yourself. You want to get out of your comfort zone. So if it's the first thing you want to do is complete your PBS, then you put on there, I want to complete my PBS. If it's that I want to get my life situation right, then you put that on there. But don't just put that, I want to get my life situation right. You have to pinpoint what do you want to get right. And right underneath that, you're going to say, okay, I want to make sure I'm financially able. I want to make sure that my walk with God's correct, right. I want to make sure that my life with my wife is correct, or my significant other is where it needs to be. I want to make sure, that I have income coming in that I don't understand. Hold on. I want to have income coming in that will allow me to support my family. I want to have good, positive attitude. I want to bring, that's personal. And then you want your business. What do you want for your business? Business-wise, I want to grow my business. Well, how? I want to make X amount of calls a day. I want to put out so many ads a day. I want to write how many pages in a week. Pinpoint what you want on that vision board. Then financial. What's financial? Okay, don't just say I want to make some money. Okay, pinpoint it. Give it a budget. Give it an amount. Okay, I need an additional $300 a week. Or an additional $300 a month. Okay, what are you going to do that? All right, I need to do X amount of pages. I need to do X amount of ads. I need to become an instructor. I need to have this many students. I need to get this many customers in Wine Ambassador. I need to get this many customers in Bella Vita. Pinpoint exactly what the path you want to go for each plan that you want to accomplish, or each goal you want to accomplish. Don't just make it so generic that if you don't accomplish it, you can say, well, I tried. Well, no, you didn't, because you didn't really give yourself a path to go to get to your goal. You just created a goal. We can all say things we want to do, but if we don't actually give a path and a direction to get to that goal, then it's just words, empty words. I can say, I want to lose 50 pounds by next month. All right. And then I come here next month and I say, well, I said I wanted to lose 50 pounds. I didn't do it. Well, what was the difference? What did I set as a goal? I wanted to lose 50 pounds. What directions did I take? Well, I didn't give myself any directions. I just said I wanted to lose 50 pounds. So directions did I take? Okay, I need to watch what I eat. I need to go in, eat healthy. I need to make sure I'm taking the right supplements. I need to make sure I'm exercising. I need to make sure that, I'm creating healthy meals, creating new lifestyle choices, making creating a different eating environment. Those are the things you want to do. Don't just create a goal, create a path to go through that goal. Now, at the end of the year, you look back at it and you say, okay, I've accomplished 7 out of the 10 goals. Did you fail? No, that just means you got 3 more goals that you might have ran out of time to accomplish. Take them forward to the next year. But, that doesn't mean that you failed. That just means there's 3 goals that you've got to carry over. You never fail as long as you accomplish something.
Right.
Never a failure.
Remember, I was saying to you, Sheila, I had to change the mindset for myself. I was in the banking business and they always had campaigns and goals and things like that. So that wasn't the issue for me. I needed the mindset of an entrepreneur.
Yep.
Because of the profession I came out of, goals, and you had that all the time. All the stuff they're talking about, I've lived it already. All the conventions and all that stuff, I had all that. I needed a mindset to change my thought process, as this is completely different than anything I've ever done.
And like I've said to some people, sometimes you got to get out of your cubicle. When you go to work for a company, you get assigned a cubicle and you're in your cubicle. Your cubicle is secure. That's your security blanket. Know every week you're going to get that check, or every 2 weeks you're getting a check. No matter what you do that week, whether you accomplish your goals or not, that check's coming in at the end of the pay period. So some of us are still in that cubicle.
Right.
That's why I said get out of your comfort zone. That's where, like you said, your mindset has to change. Okay, I'm in my own business. That means I may not get a check this week. I may not get a check this month. But I'm putting down the plans. I'm putting down the goals. I'm putting down the groundwork to get me so that in 5 years from now, I won't ever have to look back. I won't have to worry about where my check's coming in. I won't have to worry about how much my check is. I won't have to worry about building my business. It's built. I'm going to be in the maintenance mode because everything is going to be set. So, but it's scary to step out of that cubicle.
Yeah.
It's scary to come out of that cubicle and to get out of that security blanket and out of that comfort zone.
That's what
you have to do it a little bit at a time.
That's what my grandson-in-law said last night when I was presenting. He says, this could be very frightening. He says, this really frightens me to think this way, and that just goes to show he's used to working for somebody else, and they thought of he has ideas, but the thought of working for somebody else and making his own income and his own vision, he saw it. It was really interesting. But I'm going to have to make a new vision board once I start getting the customers. I have to make a new vision board because that's when the income comes in. Yeah, you understand? That's when I got to start making income. I got the vision now. I got the thought process going in the right direction. Now I got to concentrate on all these things. You got the clients, and the ads.
And that's why I said you don't make it so generic that you fail before you even start. Be very specific. That's why I always tell people when they pray, it's like, God, I need help. Okay, we all need help. You tell him exactly what you want. That's what he tells you. You tell me what you need. Don't be vague in general. Even in your vision board, in your own vision board, you put in there, I need to make X amount of dollars.
Yeah.
I need to make sure my family's taken care of. I need to make sure I'm healthy. I need to make sure I'm eating right. All right. Now, what are you doing to make sure those get accomplished?
That's
Okay.
that's $1 million bill. I have to
There
at
you
least
go.
make $1 million.
There you go. And I mean, hey, who says you can't do it? And
No,
that's
I
the other
can't.
thing.
I know I can.
Don't
Prepare
limit
my brain
yourself.
for it.
Yeah. Get out of your box. When you're out of
Yeah,
the box, you got
yeah.
the whole world at your hand.
Yeah, I'm working at it. I know I am. It's gonna happen because I believe what I'm doing. I really do. Oh, look at that. What is that one? How much is, what is that?
$1 million bucks.
We got $1 million too, huh? We got our million, but with $1 million, we're gonna form a new club, the $1 Million Club.
There you go. And why not? I mean,
That
it's
sounds
there.
great, right?
It's possible. You know,
Yeah,
that's why I said
yes.
it doesn't mean that you know, it doesn't mean that you're going to be doing it tomorrow.
Right.
Might not be next year. But
Right.
if you stay on the path that you set for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
everything's possible. Yes, you're going to have those days, like I said, where you just don't want to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the days where you get up and you look at that board and say, okay, I don't have this on my calendar not to do nothing today. What's on my schedule? So that's why a calendar is key. So if you got that calendar and you get up on a day and you're like, I really don't want to do anything today, you turn over and look at your calendar. What did you have planned? Make yourself work your plan. By the end of the day, you're going to be like, oh, okay, good. I'm good to go.
I'm very excited about it. I really am. You know, I'm determined. I mean, nothing's going to stop me. My fish is gone. My fish was my comfort zone. So now, if I went away on a convention, who would take care of my fish?
Yep.
So now
Bring
I have
him with you.
Yeah. No, I'm not. No, that's work.
Yeah, I know. Now, but again, like I say, you know, even when there's a bad situation, find the silver lining.
Exactly.
You know, maybe, yeah. Not only that, you can look and say, you know, like the lady was saying, maybe that was your way of holding on to the past, and God was like, it's time for you to move on. I got something else in store, and that was holding you back. It was making too many bad memories come up or holding you back in a place that I need you to move forward from.
Exactly.
You know,
and
is it going to hurt? Yes. So you're going to have those memories. That doesn't mean you're going to forget, but there's other things that's going to come along. You know, same thing with your business. Your business is a business, and treat it like a business. You know, you're going to have those expenses. You're going to have those days. You have to make it creative. I've had 3 students get Google AdSense in the last month. And they were like, and even Rory's asking me, he's like, Sheila, what are you doing? And it's like, okay, they're working your system. You know, they're going in, they're creating their pages, they're being on social media. They're just doing what it takes because now they see this is a business. It's not a hobby anymore. You know, they're making their pages their own. They're finding their own niche, you know. So until you find your niche and are comfortable with what you're doing, you're going to modify. You're going to use somebody else's words, somebody else's experiences until you get started on your own.
Sheila, can I say something? They had on the Wine Ambassador, they had a follow-up, but he addressed the follow-up more or less to the instructors, as far as I was concerned, than to the clients. And if it wasn't for you, I don't know where I will be because I don't get through it. I'm serious. I'm serious as a whole team, as a whole. I don't get the follow-up I need for the things I need to know. You take the time for each one of us individually, besides your own team, to follow up and find out what we need, and you give us clarity on it to the point that we can produce.
Yep. And that's why Rory set up these classes.
The follow-up. You are doing the follow-up, Sheila. You're doing what we need, you know?
And that's why we have these classes is, you know, because there's some instructors that just don't have the time. I'll tell you, a lot of instructors that still have full-time jobs.
Yes.
And they don't have the time, and they wish they did. So Rory set up these classes. Me and Linda. Linda does it on Tuesdays, you know, for certain people that can get there. And then I did the Saturdays, you know, because there's people that are still working. They can't make that 5 o'clock Tuesday call, you know, but they can be here at Saturdays.
It's working for me personally. For whatever the reason, it's working for me. The follow-up is awesome.
That's all that matters. If you're getting what,
Yes.
Yep. If you're getting what you need, then keep coming. and
Yeah.
just keep growing. That's what I tell everybody. Just do
Yes.
what you need to do. Ask questions when you can ask. That's what I'm here for. You
Mhm.
know, if you have a situation or things that you need clarity on for your PBS, ask. I promise you, either I've already gone through it, I've worked somebody through it, but we can get an answer. We can get it fixed.
Right. Right.
Um,
And that's what we need, the follow-up. The follow-up
Yep.
is worth millions.
yes, Mr. Stan.
Technical question.
Okay.
I can't find, I see that, well, when you do most of this webinar,
Mhm.
you have a picture on there that's still. You're on video right now, but how do I get this still picture back on my what do you call this?
It won't come until I cut off my video.
I know, but how do I see it's all black? Okay, like for instance, I'll shut my video off.
We're gonna be good. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it.
See, now you're black because you cut your video off. So all I see is a black screen with your name on it.
I had a picture, you know, a picture like you do on there, but I can't find a way to put it back on.
Oh, you had a background.
Right.
All right, so at the bottom where your video screen is,
Yeah.
you see the little video icon? Right
Yeah.
beside of it is a drop down arrow,
Right.
and it have choose virtual background.
Okay.
And that's where you can go and either upload a picture or choose one that's already there. And that'll put that background on the back of your screen and behind your, you know, in front of your picture or behind your head.
No, I didn't know that.
Yep.
Interesting.
Okay, I've done that, and it
So now you got to put your video back on because you have your video stopped.
right. But I
So if
I
you-
don't I don't want that. I want to be able to put a still picture on there when I don't have the video. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, you and that you have to on your Zoom, you have to create a Zoom account. And in there you set a photo. You have to include a photo. So
Oh,
that when
okay,
so you can then create a free Zoom account and upload a profile picture. And then anytime you don't have your video on, that picture will represent who you are.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate that.
No problem. All right, if no one has any more questions, I think that's going to do it
Just
for
have
today.
one quick
Yes,
thing.
Mr. George.
I had a couple other instructors.
Yep, and I need to get with you because I'm yours now.
Yes, I know. Do we have to do anything with like Wine Ambassador and Valentis and the others, or does that automatically transfer over to you?
Yeah, you don't have to change anything.
Okay, what I will need, I will send you an email through Skype. I will need the links to the things that I don't have. I'll make a list of those for you.
Yep, if you are in the anchors already, you don't have to change anything.
Okay, but I need like the I think you gave me Bitcoin, but I need the other thing that's for travel and things like that.
Will do. I'll take care of that. Yeah, just send me a link, or what I'll do is I'll send you my student information sheet that I have for all of my students, and it has all my links on there, and you can go through there and pick them.
Yeah.
So I'll send those to you this afternoon, Mr. George.
Okay, and then after the first of the year, I think we should get back together again on a session.
Yeah, it's been a while since we've been together, so we can see where you are.
Okay.
All right, I'll put that on my calendar and schedule it out.
All right. Thank you very much, and have a happy New Year.
Welcome, dear. You too.
Thank
All
you.
right, guys. So just remember, no training on Thursday for Paul. It's New Year's Eve, and just don't let up. 2020, it was a lot of people have very bad things happen in 2020. COVID struck. A lot of businesses went under. My business has been going great. It allowed me to spend 3 months with my daughter. Bills still got paid. Money still kept coming in. It's still picking up. I've gotten students that's come in. I'm still getting approved for different markets, wanting me to market for them. I'm still creating at least 2 pages a week. And that's the one thing, just because it let up or the year's ending, don't let up. Put the gas pedal down. Fly into 2021.
Okay.
Make it, don't look at the negatives that happen in 2020. And that's one of the things I'm putting in the page I'm creating on resolutions.
Mhm.
If you let the negatives that happen get to you, you'll never see the positives that happened.
Right.
And throughout the negatives, there were positives. There were good things that came out of 2020.
Mhm.
There's a lot of things that happened in 2020 we have no control of. There's things that's going to happen in 2021 we're going to have no control of. Control what you can control. Forget
Right.
about what you can't and just deal with it. There's going to be repercussions. Only thing you can do is work your PBS, get it out there, because I don't see this COVID going away anytime soon. If nothing else, depending on who gets in the office, they're just going to milk it for whatever they can milk it for.
Mhm.
And just, build your business. There's going to be a lot of people that's going to be scared to leave their house. Like my dad's one of them. I got an aunt that she won't leave her house unless she absolutely has to. My dad, he doesn't go anywhere. He sits in his own home with the mask on. It's just, he's just terrified, terrified of this COVID. There's going to be an increase in people shopping online for everything.
Mhm.
So the one thing you want to make sure is that you have a page for everything that you can conceivably think of that people's going to need.
Okay.
Wine is still essential. It's considered an essential business. It's considered an essential beverage, believe it or not. Bella Vita. Guess what else? People are becoming couch potatoes. So that Valentis coffee, the Thermoperk, the 24/7 carb burner, the new product that's coming out, play up on those fears that people are having. You're becoming a couch potato. Don't worry about it. We got a pill you can take, or we got a drink you can swallow. Let know that you have what they need. Create those pages so that when the offers are available, all you're doing is inserting a link. So don't let what's happening out there slow you down on getting your site done. And Google, they're looking now. Google AdSense is actually looking for people that have viable websites to market with, because they see how online marketing has picked up.
Mhm.
They see how online shopping has picked up, so that helps with their clients. But they need viable websites that has that traffic coming in. So that's why I say make sure you have those, ads out there. Make sure you are on social media. Make sure you're on those business social media platforms like LinkedIn, Parler, Alignable, that cater to business professionals. Make sure you're out there on the social media like Instagram, Twitter, Pinterest is out there, Facebook, all of those places. You want to make sure you're at least, as many of them as you can get comfortable in. And then any free ad site that you can get your hands on and get access to, make sure you're marketing to it. You want to flood the market with your website so people know who you are, where you are, and that you have what they're looking for. Okay?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So we're going to call it a day. Y'all have a blessed day and a happy new year if I don't
Happy New
see
Year.
you again.
Yes.
And we will be having our Monday call, Tuesday business meeting, and our Wednesday wine and dine, and then we're going to be off Thursday. For Paul, he's going to, like I said, that's New Year's Eve, and then we'll be back on Saturday.
Okay.
So y'all have a blessed one and stay safe out there. We'll talk to y'all later.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
It's good.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Oh, what's all this?